Alright, it's time to make our way up to the throat of the world and see Papaneeks. By the way, I looked it up to remind myself. To remind myself of who the voice of Esperin was, because it was a well-known voice actor. I just couldn't remember who it was. But it is Max von Sydow, who is a very well-known and accomplished actor. Silly goat. Get out of my way. Come on. What? Come on. What? Look! Fortunately, it has a short cooldown. Look! Yeah. Look. Something's up ahead. What? A frost troll. Yeah. Yeah. You know, maybe I should go back to my ebony set. There we go. Don't I still have Azura's star? I do. Why is it empty? Let me guess, I have to take down like a, what, little animal or something like that? Oh, it's just a shield. It's just a shield. A dwarven shield, please. Look! Do I have to... I'm sorry, little goat. Dole. Very well. Nope, it didn't work. I took down that goat for no reason. I'm sorry. That poor goat. Another barrier. I think I made it. The throat of the world discovered. Yes, we're here. Is that a word wall? A dragon!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek.
Papaneeks?
Papaneeks.
He is a dragon!
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
You're the master of the Greybeards?
They see me as master. Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Ren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Oh.
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak?
Did he just teach me a word of power?
A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
Fire. I have all 3 words for fire breath. Yes! Well, I'm an idiot. I just wasted that. He was gonna give it to me for free, and I was so excited I spent it.
Show me what you can do. Greet me not as Argonian, but as Dova.
Your Tashul!
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Before we continue, I would like to throw out this little tidbit, this little Easter egg, that's very, wonderful. Do you know who the voice actor for Papaneeks is? It is the same voice actor who has done the voice of Mario. And I mean Nintendo's Super Mario. You know, it's me, Mario. Yeah, it's the same voice actor. This mighty dragon is the voice of Mario. I couldn't believe it when I first heard that bit of information, and it's amazing. Alright, let's continue. Can you teach me the Dragon Ren shout?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me. Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
I love that he's mixing in English with dragon language with the things he's saying to me. I love that. How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I need to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zembach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born?
Oh my goodness, really? I'm not sure if I like either of these answers. I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you.
You have much to learn of the Dove, then.
Yes, I know. I know I do.
There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Losgra. For us, it is one and the same. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World?
I never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Sokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
This is where it happened? Up here on this mountain? And they used the Dragonren shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today, seeking to defeat him.
Point taken. Point taken.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used
Elder
it
Scroll?
to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
An Elder Scroll? What's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll.
Huh.
But this is only a small part of their power. Sofa Suryek.
Are you saying that the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time using an Elder Scroll?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Huh. How does any of this help?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Are you really suggesting that I use an Elder Scroll to go back in time to learn the shout from them in the past? That is an amazing idea. Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
No, I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
The lore keeper at the College of Winterhold might know, which I just happen to be a part of.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Or talk to Arngeir. I don't know if he's going to be much help. I think he's reluctant to help me. So, I have numerous questions for you, Papaneeks. How can an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Gormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
So what do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum. The first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
What does the Dragon Wren shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
So this is the Fusroda, the push shout. Faim is, I believe, the frost breath shout, and Yol is the fire breath shout. Let's go with Yol.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyak, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Huh. The fire within added. Fire breath shout deals 25% more damage. Oh my goodness.
Drem Yolok. Greet. Speak.
Oh,
I
whoa,
will
whoa, whoa.
listen. Lok Thum.
Huh. I like that he's just sitting there. Now you hold right there. We'll talk again. But I need to do something. So, I'm about to attempt something I have never done before. Because I never even thought about it. But, I found a video where it was talking about secrets and Easter eggs in this game. And I couldn't believe that apparently there is one at the very top of this mountain. And I want it. I want it so badly. And I want to show it to you guys if it is still up here. I don't know if maybe they removed it from the game with a special edition or not. I hope they didn't. But let's see if I can get to it. There it is. Notched pickaxe. So let's see. Notched pickaxe raises the wielder's smithing abilities and does 5 shock damage to enemies on hit. Wow. And I think I can actually disenchant this and give it to something else if I wanted to. That's pretty nice. And look at this. Multiple ore veins. These are ebony ore veins. Oh my goodness. To think that this was up here all this time, and all these years later, I finally am able to actually get it and find it. I never knew this was up here. I never even attempted to come up here. I didn't think you could. I'm so happy that I was able to learn about this and able to come up here. Meanwhile, he's just sitting there like, I guess he just wanted to be at the very top. Hold on a second. Goodbye. Malachite vein. I like how even though I dropped it, it's still right there. That just looks weird. Alright, I'll switch back to my other weapon. Just so it doesn't look weird. Wow. Alright, I'll go ahead and take it back. Just in case I disenchant it and then want to re-enchant this one with it. Though I think I may have given it something else. But I can always grab another pickaxe at any mine. Alright, let's slowly make our way back down. Hold on. That looks amazing. I was just testing it, Papaneeks. Just testing it, that's all.
Speak, I will listen. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Let's go with the classic.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Lok Thum.
Force without effort. You stagger 25% less, and foes stagger 25% more. That's not bad. By the way, I love this character. I love Papaneeks. He's a great character.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
Fade
in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is Faim. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Eternal Spirit added. What is this one?
Sum Ark.
It's not showing. Wait, What? Did it not work? Huh.
Khmora.
I don't think it worked. I don't know what that was. I'll have to look it up on the wiki page. Well, pretty much this entire episode was mainly just us just having a chat with Papaneeks, which is not a bad thing. We are on the highest point. Well, actually, when I was up there, I was on the highest point in all of Skyrim. What a surprise. What a pleasant surprise this was. Well, what a bombshell we just got dropped here on us. We are gonna be going after an Elder Scroll. So we are probably gonna have to either go talk to Arngir, or we'll have to go to the college to find some info on where we could find one. Stay tuned.